On this video, I'm going to go into simple machine on pulley systems. We're going to work this out for our pulleys. We're given the word problem for our pulleys. It says a construction crew lifts approximately 560 pounds of material several times during a day from a flatbed truck to a 32-foot rooftop. A block and tackle system with 50 pounds of effort force is designed to lift the materials. So now remember a couple of things you got to recognize off the top of your head. Block and tackle system, what does that mean? Well, that's that system of pulleys that we might have a variety, and it's usually a combination of both fixed pulleys and moving pulleys, where we might have some type of a block system of multiple pulleys going through. This of course would be our load applied, and then this is our effort force that we're pulling on here for our resistance force to raise and lower that. And this question is already telling us, so we've got some information. We know that we're lifting 560 pounds. So that is the force of our resistance, our FR, is 560 pounds. So I'm just going to write that over here. And the block and tackle system they're using brings our effort force down to 50 pounds. Pretty good. So it's designed to make that 50 pounds. We're also knowing here, we know a distance of 32 feet. And that's the distance it's moving from the flatbed truck to the rooftop. So we don't quite know yet whether that's the distance of our effort, our distance of our resistance. So in this case, if you think logically about it, we're moving material from a flatbed truck to the rooftop. That is our resistance, the distance of our resistance that we got, because we're moving this 560 pounds. This 560 pounds is being moved 32 feet. So that is the distance of our resistance. Question 14 asks us, what is the actual mechanical advantage? And our formula, for those of you remember, AMA equals free. So AMA is FR over FE. Now that I've already got these variables identified over here, it makes this simple for me to just substitute and solve. AMA equals 560 pounds over 50 pounds. Notice pounds are going to cross out. You get your calculator. We divide 560 by 50. See that our final answer here for our actual mechanical advantage is 11.2. Now, how many supporting strands will be needed in the pulley system? Pulleys are pretty simple. All we need to do is figure out our mechanical advantage and then make sure that we have that number of strands. So our mechanical advantage here is equal to the number of strands in the pulley system. In this case, we're saying that we have, or our need of 11.2. We've got to just simply, we can't have 11.2 strands in real life. We have to head and round up to 12. So our final answer is 12. And that is the 14 and 15. I'm going to move on here to the next one. So it says a block and tackle system with 9 supporting strands is used to lift a metal lathe in a manufacturing facility. The motor being used to wind the cable in the pulley system can provide 100 of force. So what's the mechanical advantage of the system? Again, mechanical advantage is just on a pulley system is just the number of strands. That's all there is to it. In this case, we got 9 strands, so our mechanical advantage here of the system is 9. So, what's our maximum weight of the lathe? Now we've got to kind of go back to our formula here, and we got our AMA, our actual mechanical advantage, is the force of the resistance over the force of the effort. We kind of have to decide. We've got a 100-pound force here. Is that our effort force, or is that our resistance force? It is asking us what the maximum weight of the lathe is. Well, the maximum weight, of course, of the lathe would be our resistance force. So our 100 pounds of force here is our effort force. Substitute and solve. We determined our mechanical advantage was 9. So 9 equals, we don't know what the resistance force is. We know that our effort force that we want is 100 pounds. So our solution here, 9 equals FR over 100. Cross multiplying, we end up with the force of the resistance basically equals 900 pounds. So the maximum weight that we can pull with this motor and cable and this pulley system is 900 pounds. Again, pulleys are pretty simple. Make sure that you understand. All you have to do is count the number of strands, or if you can figure out what your mechanical advantage is, just round it up, and then that's the number of strands that you need to put into a block and tackle system in order to get this type of mechanical advantage and lift things correctly. So again, this is Mr. Curry. We just solved problems number 14 through 17 on our simple machines problem. So again, double check, make sure that you understand how to do this. Ask me any questions if you need to.